I'll try not to waste your time here and to keep this as short as possible. So, to get straight to the point, I've watched as some of my immediate family members, as well as some of my Facebook family and customers, are struggling with some serious health problems. Some of them are very serious, and many others are on the way to becoming serious. So, you know me well enough already, and you know I'm going to talk about nutrition. If you happen to be at the perfect health and you're not taking any prescription drugs, or even if you do have medical issues and you're not at the weight you desire, but you're just not into hearing about this, it's okay if you want to leave, but I hope not. It constantly reminds me of the late 1990s when I was into network marketing. Man, folks would avoid me like I had the plague, just so they didn't have to hear my crap. Well, it's similar now that I've cleaned up my dietary act, and I try to point folks in the direction of the advice that a small handful of medical doctors give, which is that nutrition should always be the first option. These doctors, by the way, are board certified and they have credentials that are a mile long. The good news is I'm not going to try and recruit you into an MLN. And if you think I'm going to try to sell you something at the end of this video, I'll clear that up too right now and tell you, you're right. But I'm very fond of everyone, and even though most I know will continue on with our current nutritional intake or lack of it, I still think very highly of you, and I hope I don't upset anyone. Anyway, what I'm offering is going to set you back less than what it would cost you to go see a movie, and I just flat out guarantee you're going to like it, or I don't want anything. Here are a few issues I see in my immediate family as well as my Facebook friends. Rheumatoid arthritis. This person's doctor said this cannot be cured, and the only option is to take one medication to keep it under control and another to keep the pain level down. Osteoporosis. This person, even after asking my opinion, is going ahead with the doctor's advice to take monthly injections. Obesity. This problem is getting out of control in America, and I've watched folks get bigger and bigger, less active because of that. Some of them now even have difficulty breathing. I know, but the doctor said so, right? Well, let me tell you, as far as rheumatoid arthritis, the doctors that I respect all say that it can be absolutely brought under control, even reversed. The same goes for osteoporosis. It's the simplest thing in the world to reverse that condition. And I know, by the way, because I did it, along with high cholesterol and type 2 diabetes, gone without a trace of them ever being in my system. This isn't about me, though. It's about you. But one more thing I will mention is the surgery that I had almost 20 years ago, resulting in a 10-inch scar across my belly, and who knows how much money the insurance company paid out, and it was absolutely unnecessary. But my doctors didn't even mention nutrition to me. They only said that because of my age and the fact that I didn't smoke, man, I was the perfect candidate for this surgery. Well, here are a few reasons I've heard not to become a vegetarian. Number one, eating vegetables makes you fart like a Harley. Well, I have no comment about that. I'm only telling it like I heard it. Two, well, unfortunately, some people's bodies require animal products to survive and to function properly. Three, I could never go without, you fill in the blank. Personally, I think one of the biggest reasons is that they won't fit into their circle of friends anymore. Anyway, if you do have issues, I'll challenge you to take 3 weeks from your life and just try it before dismissing it. Prove it to yourself. You won't have to report to me or anyone. You'll know the outcome, and you'll save a few bucks along the way. So here's the deal. I've compiled what I consider to be the best of the best information that I've learned from some very reliable sources who back it up with endless references, as well as my own path of transitioning to where I am today with my real life examples, how I did it, and why I think it's going to work for you. It's all in my ebook, The Nature Carver. Most of my Facebook family knows that I'm a very avid trike rider. Listen, I'm 58 years old. I enjoy perfect health. I don't take any medication or supplement, and I have more energy now than I did 15 or 20 years ago. Not only do I rack up some serious miles almost daily on my trike, I'm still sucking the dirt out of my customer carpets, which is very physical as well. But again, this is about you and your family. I know in my heart that everyone can end this trend of being overweight, which leads to sickness and disease. And if you have kids, yours don't have to be included in the proven statistics that this generation of kids will grow up to be sicker and fatter than we are. Another thing I know is that most folks won't ever give up, excuse me, most folks won't ever give up consuming animal products. And again, I don't think less of anyone for that. But my book is packed so full of information and ideas, if you only use one or two of them that really stick out to you, you're going to see a difference, I promise. I set the price of the ebook at $29.97. I have an introductory price of only $19.97. But even better than that, I'm going to give it to you for only 15 bucks. And even better than that, I'm going to donate $5 of that money to one of two awesome causes that I've chosen, which you can select. Here's what you need to do. Go to www.naturecarver.com and just look around, but don't buy the book there. After looking through my site, then go to my page on Facebook called Nature Carvers, and you'll see the discount link I've posted there. After purchasing, just send me a note and tell me to send $5 to either the autistic organization I've chosen or an animal rescue farm that I'm very fond of. So you remember I told you I don't want your money if you don't like my stuff? If you don't, you can either get a refund right through PayPal or just ask me for it. I'll give it back to you, no questions asked. So that's all I have to say. Go ahead now, look at naturecarver.com, then go to my Nature Carver Facebook page for the discount link. By the way, please like the page while you're there.